The best thing on her. I don't know why you can put me down. Shit, I am the shit.
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble, I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle, I got it for real. Still keep me going, I wake up and hustle, you won't see me buckle, I've been in the field. Man of the town, you been in your fields, I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty, either that or your tragedy, we shutting everything down. I'm being hot like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents, this mine, the moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some, the skill is bar one, y'all done, the game in the coffin. Referee screen, rest in peace, and think twice if you next to me, it's West. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition, I'm stacking these trophies, I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor, I give you the vision. Up early morning, enough for the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid, my pocket's Pacific, that's deep if you get it. So Tempur-Pedic, I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing, I'm hearing these tickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow, a new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion, I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while, got a ring and a crown, that's the bling with the blow. What the team is about, champions. You can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee screen, rest in peace, and think twice if you never see me, just no doubt. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you tuned in to the one and only Big Hank Sports Review. Yeah. Basketball, football, breaking it down for you. Yeah. Now vibe with me. Like, comment, subscribe, oh yeah. Kick back, enjoy the ride. Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof. Big Hank Sports. Like, comment, subscribe, say wow. Kick back, enjoy the ride. Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof. Step on the court, feel the sneaker squeak. Hank call a play like a coach unique. Fast break vision, highlight reel. He breaking down the stats with that southern feel. On the field, end zone, crowd gon' roar. Touchdown energy, we want more. So if you want the game from a real point of view, better show love, like, comment, subscribe to. Like, comment, subscribe, say what. Big Hank, keep the game alive. Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof. Big Hank Sports Review. NBA nights, NFL days. Hank break it down in so many ways. From the block to the pocket, the hustle, the grind. Every story hit different when Hank defines. Laughs in the flow, but the game stay tight. He shine a spotlight where it feel just right. Sports and the culture, it's more than a vibe. It's the truth and the groove. Come on, subscribe. Now don't wait, don't hesitate. Click that button, elevate. Join the tribe, be part of the crew. Sports review with Hank coming straight to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, keep the channel alive. Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof. Hank Sports Review.
Guys, y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what's going on. The Sweet 16 is set. And I'm here for it. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Guys, it was a great weekend, productive weekend. Had a lot going on this weekend, but made sure that I was able to watch some games. Unfortunately, my team that I cheer for in this NCAA tournament lost to Iowa State. Shame on Kentucky. But it is what it is. I got to accept that, right? I was a little disappointed, but I expected that. I thought with my mind and not my heart when I made my picks. So I didn't pick them. I went with Iowa State. And Iowa State didn't let me down like Kentucky did. I don't know what's to become of my team next year. Are we going to retain our coach? I don't know. The players we got, are they going to be there? Are we going to have a whole new squad? I don't know. Right now, everything's up in there. But I tell you on local radio here, it's being talked about. You know, the funny thing is, both the local teams here, Kentucky as well as Louisville, both have coaches that are in their second season of their coaching stint at their respective schools, and neither one of them are very successful. Now, fortunately, I guess for the local coach in my city, he did beat Kentucky head-to-head. But if you look at the overall record, they're split. 1-1. Who's going to get the tiebreaker for next season? Will they be here to get the tiebreaker for next season? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see, won't we? But guys, with that being said, I need for y'all to do me a favor. I can't just have you here just cloud watching. I just watch in the background and not hitting that goddamn thumbs up button. And hit that hype button for your boy. I'll take that too. I need that too. Well, push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push that like button. Y'all know what they talking about. Push the button. Don't just sit here and watch me. Listen to this beautiful voice. Participate. You know how you participate? You could interact with me in the chat. You could hit that little QR code at the top. Hit that. You can hit that. And here's my Cash App. I'll be more than greatly appreciated. But you know what you can also do? You can send me a super chat. That's another way you can participate. But any way you do it, I promise you I'll beat you. But the most important thing is hit that goddamn like button. Push the goddamn button. You goddamn right. Push the goddamn button. So, guys, we got the Sweet 16 field set. As I look at these matchups, the Thursday matchups are more left to be desired. But the Friday matchups, oh, yeah, well, you got some nice matchups. And I'm going to go over. I'm going to let you know. As of right now, I don't know what channels they're going to be on. I do know I do have the times, and I will also give you the matchups. But let's go over my bracket, right? Let's go over my bracket because my bracket is well, something left to be desired. I mean, it's been better before, but you know, I'm not too upset. Right now, I'm sitting at third. That's where I'm sitting. I'm sitting third in my bracket. Now, got a lot of teams. Got a lot of brackets. Got a lot of brackets. I don't even know how many people got. How many people got? Let's see. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on that sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 13 and 25 is 38. So out of 38 teams, right now I sit at number 3. But I got a second bracket, and I'm sitting number 6 in that. So out of my 2, I'm in the top 10. I'm in the top 10 out of 38 teams. I don't know how good that is, but it's okay. I'm in there, right? I'm in there. I'm in the money. With that being said, I'm gonna talk about my record now. We're gonna check that out. We're gonna check out my record from the squad. So let me pull this up. And you're probably gonna be able to see it because it's so small, but that's okay. So let me share it. So right here, I'm sharing sharing on the live my record right now. I have 12 out of 16. I have 12 right out of 16. Now, if we was in school, I would say that's a passing grade. It'd be a C+. Not an A, maybe even a low B, depending on the grading scale. Is there a curve on the grading scale? I don't know. Oh, man, is there a curve on the grading scale? Would I get some grace with these grades? My brother comes through and said, what it do, my brother? Shout out to you, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. I'm alive. It's a beautiful day. Got some things going on this week. My son had his exit interview. That went well. So congratulations to them. You know, the typical stuff when you do an exit interview as an athlete. You know, how the season went. What can you do to improve? What you did good? What you did wrong? What you need to improve on? You know, the cliche bullshit. You know, what are they looking to achieve next season as a personal goal and as a team goal? You know, all the fluff that you can handle in the exit interview. What's the future of the team going to look like? You know, different stuff like that. So he had that going on. He called me, let me know how it went. So it was all good. But as far as the exit interview with my Kentucky team, well, that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. I don't know how well it should have went because some of them guys don't need to be coming back for Kentucky. I'm just going to say it now. They don't. But that's not for me to decide, not as a fan. Now, if I was a coach, then it'd be a different conversation. But I'm not. I'm on the outside looking in. But B1 Chucker, man, it's all good, man. Got this weekend, Friday, I will be going to a lexicon. Let me see. Still got my pass from a couple years ago. I don't know if I have one from last year too. No, this is the one from in October. So I went to a couple of them last year, didn't I? Damn, I didn't realize I went to 2 last year. Maybe I didn't go last season. Did I not go? Oh, I probably didn't. And the probably reason why, because it was close. This is normally earlier. The lexicon that I'm going to this season was around the tournament time for my son. So I went to the tournament for my son to participate in that. And I didn't get to go to the lexicon last season in 2025, but I went in 2024. Let me take this down. But yes, I got 12 out of 16 on my first bracket, which I'm sitting at third. Now let's go and see what my other bracket is looking like. Let's see what my other bracket is looking like. I got 2, 4, 6. I got 7 on the top tier. 8. I got 7. I got 2. I got none of those. God damn. I got 4. Jesus Christ. I got 4. 2, 6. I got 11 on another one. I got 11 out of 16 and 12 out of 16. It's not good. But it's life. It is what it is. But yeah, I got Duke to win it all on that one. If you can see it. I got Duke to win it all on that one, playing against Arizona. But then I got the same final in another one, and I got Arizona win it all. So I don't know if y'all remember, Duke and Arizona played in the championship game, probably about with Jason Williams. I want to say about 2001. I think 2001, I think it's when they played each other for the championship. They had Jay Williams and Bruiser. So it's pretty much like a rematch. So I got them two in the finals twice on both brackets, but you know, one with Duke win it all and then one with Arizona win it all. But this weekend, well, not weekend, this Friday, I will be at the let me pull it up. Let me and just remove this. Okay, just take that down. So this Friday, I will be at this. See the Lexicon? The Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. I will be at there. I'm going to that on a Good Friday. So I got that going on this weekend. Looking forward to doing that and coming back and sharing with you guys on some of the nice things. Like, well, let me say this. Sharing with my basement members who are members of the basement. Shout out to you guys. We'll get to see the behind the scenes. I will shoot a video and put it on my basement members only channel. Well, not channel, but just video, and all the members will get the opportunity to see it. If you want to join the membership, doesn't cost much. Well, you know, back in the day, for a cup of coffee, you could feed a whole family. Well, you ain't gonna be able to feed the family now, but you'll at least be able to be a member of the basement with the membership. So you ain't gonna be able to feed a whole family with this little amount of money, but you will get to become a member. So I will drop the opportunity to be a member. It's not much. Like I said, it's $1 a month, I think. So no problem at all. No problem at all. Let me put the membership here. 2020. He said, not 20 cents a day, my guy. Yes, we all remember those videos. Men of a certain age. Let me say not men, just individuals of a certain age. They said you could feed a whole family. For, I think it was 15 cents. Was it? I don't remember what. It was crazy. I just remember as a kid hearing this shit, like, damn. I moved out on my own after college. I definitely wasn't better get nothing to eat with no $1 a day or 15 cents a day. That would sound crazy. So, guys, if you notice, it connected to all the channels that I have. The Gist NFL, the NFL Studio, as well as Hink 75, the basic membership. So, guys, if you want to become a member, then you can do that. Guys, if you have not subscribed yet, shame on you. make sure you subscribe so you can keep up with anytime I drop a video or anything like that. So make sure y'all do that. Subscribe. Right on. Right on. I appreciate you being here. I promise you I do. With that being said, man, looking forward to Friday. Now, Saturday, I seen something, man. It was very interesting. It's like the arcade fest where they bring all the old pinball games, the arcade games, the video games, and they put it in one place and allow you to go. And of course, you pay your fee and you get to go. And it's going to be here all weekend. I think it's arcade extravaganza, something like it was called. I seen that and I thought about it. I said, we might do that this week. Me and the wife might do that this weekend. Something to do, something different, right? Sometimes you got to do something different. So looking to do something like that, what I'm saying? Just to do something, take you back to when you was a child. Back in the days when Chuck E. Cheese had some good video games, not like the bullshit they got now, Shout out to you, brother, in the chat. Pam. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to do on date night. We're going to do date night at the arcade. Back in the day, that's what you used to do. That's what you used to do. Take your date to the arcade and y'all go there. They had the jukebox. God damn, I'm showing my age with this bullshit. Yeah, that's grown stuff to us because we old. You older than me, so it's grown shit to us. Shit. My man said, anything you looking for specifically at this con, at the cons. Specifically. No, nothing specifically. Nothing. I let me take that back. There's a couple things I'm trying to finish my Funko Pop collections of. So I got the one of them is my Flash Gordon. I got the Flash Gordon. Y'all remember the Flash Gordon movie? Of course, y'all remember the storyline. He was Flash Gordon movie. He caught a concussion. That's really how he went into it. I don't know if y'all remember the movie or not. And he went into outer space. And of course, he was a running back, I guess, in football. I don't even remember if he was pro or college all-star or something. I don't remember. But I have 3 out of the 4 Funko Pops. So I had, of course, Flash Gordon. Of course, Mang, I think his name. And I had the guy with the golden face. So I got 3 out of the 4. The last guy I'm looking for is the guy. Sorry about that. Goddamn spam calls. Let me turn this shit off. So I don't know if you remember them creatures, but not creatures, but the guy with the wings. That was I guess one of his allies. I want to get him. I haven't got him yet, but I got everybody else. And that it's a 4 thing. It's a 4 Funko collection. Another thing I'm looking for is one of the Warriors. Y'all remember that movie, right? The Warriors. Warriors come out and play. Y'all remember that? Okay. So there's a character that I'm missing out of the Warriors. Now I got the bonus collection. That's the clown, the clowns that was wearing the baseball jersey and shit like that. So that was one of the ones in the collection. That was a special. It was one of them Hot Topic exclusives. So I got that, and I got the other 3, the black guy and the 2 white, well, the 3 white guys that I got. But I'm missing the last one. I can't remember the guy's name. So I'm looking for him. I'm thinking if there's anything else particular. There's also, and I'm naming all these Funko Pops because I'm thinking about them. The one Funko Pop of Jigsaw when he has the pig mask on. Now I got the one where he doesn't have the pig mask. Those are everywhere. Those are dime a dozen. But the one with the pig mask, I don't have it. And I don't know if that was a hot topic. I went on the Funko Pop site and they don't have any. So whatever's out there is out there. So I'm hoping I can find that for a reasonable price. So those are some of the things I'm looking at. Now, of course, there's some other stuff I'm looking for, but I can't think of my like some action figures that I'm looking for. And I'm always looking for sports, you know, football or the NBA basketball. Not a big baseball guy. But looking for like McFarlane football memorabilia. I'm always looking a Spawn. I'm a Spawn guy, so I'm always looking for something with Spawn. What else? I think that's it right now. I'm trying to like look around and see. I can't. I also like some of the old Marvel characters, the action figures. I'm always looking for those. Not a big Star Trek guy. I watched it because it was on TV like regularly when I was a kid. Star Wars guy, not a real big Star Wars guy. Some people, oh man, that's crazy. Well, I just didn't really get into it like that. But I do have some. I do have Funko Pops and action figures of Star Wars. So, but I'm not a big Star Wars guy. But those are some of the things that I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm not a comic book collector. I don't dress up and get into that other stuff. Also think when I go, I like to hear about the new releases on certain things. So they normally do that there. My man said I completed my Jordan Funkos. Now I'm just missing 2 Killmongers. Damn. I know that's right. What 2 Killmongers are you missing? Because I got one of the Killmongers. Just have. I got him, and of course, I got the 3 T'Challas. I didn't like a lot of the Killmongers. You know what I hate about some of those? I hated the glow in the dark ones. I don't like that, man. I guess I really can't enjoy them because I don't stay down there when I turn my lights off and ready to go. I don't really get into that, but I seen a Killmonger that was definitely different. Of course, T'Challa too. But I'm not a big fan of the glow in the dark one. So yeah, I understand. Something else you said. What else you said, B1? Man, Truck said, it was Chuck E. Cheese when I was a shorty. It wasn't. Okay, it wasn't Chuck E. Cheese. I think it's a regional thing, truth be told. I think that's a regional thing because I've seen Showbiz in other states when I went to, and I remember the Showbiz. I think it's a regional thing with the Chuck E. Cheese. So I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I think it's a regional thing. You know what I'm saying? Like rallies. We have rallies here. Some people will have Checkers, or they will have like a Hardee's or Carlton's. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like a regional thing with some of these restaurants and eatery places. So Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz, I think it's like a regional thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be way off. I have no idea. I could be way off on that one, but I think it is a regional thing. But yeah, right in my state, in my city where I'm at, we have the Chuck E. Cheese. But what I was talking about, goddamn, y'all got me talking about this con. I'm totally off. Y'all know, y'all get me in my sweet spots, between the 2 sweet spots: action figures and Funko Pops and old vinyl records and sports. It's a sweet spot for me, boy. Yeah, I can talk all day on that. But That's the plan for this weekend. That is the plan. We will see if we're going to achieve the plan. We're going to make it happen. But y'all guys, with that being said, we're going to get back to the Sweet 16 and the college basketball. A lot going on. I mean, we got women's college basketball going on tonight. Matter of fact, some's already played. Some started playing like at 1:20, I think. Well, let me take it back. I want to say about 12. I think I seen Louisville play at like 12 today. I think that's what I've seen it on the news. I mean, on TV. 12 something. So, you still got the ladies trying to get their Sweet 16 together. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't looked up the results for them, but I do know that's to come. Jesus Christ. Look at this shit. I'm going to switch up your plans. He says, I'm glad you're talking about these things. Bro, I'm 46 buying Ninja Turtles. My wife supports it, though. Same way my wife. I mean, I got some stuff back here. My wife bought for me, like it's gifts and shit. So if you look like some of my stuff, I give you an example. Okay. That Batman, the Michael Keaton's Batman right next to the Galactus and the Joker. That was a birthday present she bought for me. What else did I could think of right offhand? She just bought me this on TV. Oh, if you can see over on the far side, right, but in front of the Deadpool and the Daredevil, she got that Loki and War Machine for me. What else? What else we got here? Oh, the Venom. That Venom right there. She got that for me just on GP. Oh, she got back here. If you can see back here, that Galactus. She got that for me for Christmas. Of course, it came with those other three characters on the bottom right there. I got some other stuff like Funko Pops that she got. There's some stuff in there that she got for me just on between birthday and just on in GP. Also, she got me. I think it was. I can't remember. I want to say the Michael Myers or the Jason. One of the two. I remember she got that for me on GP. I can't recall. I'm sure she'll correct me if I don't. So yes, definitely my wife supports my habit. I guess we can call it a habit. Now you said the Ninja Turtles. I never really got into. I like the Ninja Turtles. I love the video game, the arcade game where you could play all four at the same time. I remember playing. That used to be my joint at the bowling alley. I used to go to the bowling alley and play that game. That and the Mario Brothers. Now, this is before it became Super Mario Brothers, but the Mario Brothers, when they had the big old pile right in the middle of the sewer, where you had two players play at the same time. One was Mario, the other was Luigi, of course. And you was in the sewer, and you playing in the sewer, and you remember the little ball of fire that come freaking at you. Yeah, I used to play that. But my favorite game was the Ninja Turtles and the Simpsons. You know, when Bart was hitting you with the skateboard. But whenever the Ninjas gang was full or somebody was on it, that I didn't like to play people I know because the strategy was just off. But nonetheless, if somebody was on it with somebody I didn't know or I wasn't familiar with, I didn't play it. I just wait till they get done and then I play it. I will go play the Simpson game or the Marios or the classic Miss Pac-Man, but not the slow Miss Pac-Man. You know, the fast Miss Pac-Man. I ain't like the slow Miss Pac-Man. Slow Miss Pac-Man was terrible. Well, it wasn't terrible. Well, I just didn't like it. Nonetheless, Ninja Turtles was my favorite game at the barbershop other than the Mario Brothers. I like the movies. I watched the cartoons. I never really got into the action figures though. I didn't. I did not. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just didn't. I just did. And I liked the story. The story was a great story. You know, the whole storyline, I loved it. I just didn't get into the action figures. I just didn't. I don't know why. I guess during that time, it was late on in the 90s. So then I kind of when the Turtles came out, I was kind of done with the toy shit. You know, I was done with it. You know, I was kind of like, okay, that's a little childish. You know what I'm saying? But even though I liked them, and if I got one, I probably wouldn't be mad. But now I had cousins who was younger than me. They had them. I played with them. But for myself, I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it. So that's why I really never got. And then since I guess I never got into them, I never really had the desire to want one for myself. Right now, as a grown ass man, I just don't do it. I don't do it. Now, maybe I will get around to it. I will start to get tired of collecting other stuff and start getting into the turtle. Because the place I go, they got a whole lot of Ninja Turtle stuff. I mean, I would never run out of. I wouldn't. I mean, they got all type of collabs over with the Ninja Turtles, so they got plenty of options in the places I shop at in my local city. But I just really that's just like the wrestlers, and I love wrestling. I used to watch that stuff all the time, even as a teenager. Now, of course, I got kind of stale about it once I found out how it wasn't real. I'm at the Tuesday night. See that if y'all from my city, y'all know what I'm talking. Tuesday night at the Garden. So the Garden is arena, a smaller arena, half the size of a real arena. You know, they had hold about 10,000 people, but that's where they had like the local wrestlers as well as some of the up and coming wrestlers. State of Kentucky and city of Louisville is a hub for the up and coming wrestlers. So now they call it OVC. I forgot what they used to call it back in the days. Ohio Valley Wrestling. So we have like a flea market where they would do like their training for the guys who I mean, I remember seeing John Cena before he made it big time. He came through the OVC. He came through the Southern Belt circuit. So it would be Tennessee, it would be Arkansas, and Kentucky would be one of the circuits that they would all go to. So they would like graduate, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of them start off in Kentucky, they will graduate to Arkansas, and then once they graduate from Arkansas, they go to Tennessee. And once they go to Tennessee, the next level is the big time. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that Tennessee wrestling, you a step away from getting the big time. So the Chitlin circuit for wrestling, I guess is what they would call it. So I would do that all the time. Tuesday night, you would see him out there. I remember seeing Jerry the King Lawler, Bill Dundee, the Moon Dogs, the Junkyard Dog. I remember seeing Coco Beware came through here. I remember seeing him. The Road Warriors. Those are the only wrestlers I had. The Road Warriors was the only wrestlers that I bought. I bought those. In fact, I bought them in Indianapolis. Those are the only wrestlers I have. I don't have no more wrestlers. And I thought about getting some. I said, before I can buy any wrestlers, I got to make sure I had to get my favorite wrestlers before I got in there. I don't care who it was. Now, some of my favorite wrestlers, the Hulk Hogan, the Undertaker, Jake the Snake. Those are some of my favorite wrestlers. Didn't get none of those. I said, I'm not getting none of those until I have my favorite. And my favorite is Road Warriors. I'm on Hulk. Huh? What y'all know about that? What y'all know about Animal and Hulk? He said, what you got in that humidor? Brother, I got some Shark 7s in there. Somebody turn me on to that. Some Shark 7s. Now, you supposed to turn me on to some cigars too, Average Man. Where you been at? Good to see you, my brother. Glad you're here. A guy that I met on TikTok told me about some. So I'm going to definitely check those out. See where I can find those at. Go to some of my local spots here and see if they have him. If not, you got to order them. But yeah, that's what I got. And I got some when I was in Houston. I bought some back home with me. And I ain't got that many left. When I go back down there, we go back down there and see the kids down there. I need to go pick up some more. Because I didn't want to get too many because I had one, but you know, that could have been a one-off. It wasn't stale, it was fresh, and it had a cherry flavor to it. So I ended up buying like 4. So I'm kind of low on them. I need to get some more. That's the ones I got on top. The ones I got on the bottom shelf, those are a little bit more costly. I keep those away. I keep those hidden away from the common folks. They don't want to get a hold of them. They smoke up my good shit. So yeah, that's what I got at the humidor. The humidor, man. If you looking to get one, make sure you get one. Hey, I got this one. Matter of fact, I got both of them. I got it. Both of them. I got them on Amazon. Got them on Amazon. But well, that's where they from. But I ended up winning that in an auction. The one right here, the one, of course, is lit up right there. Ended up winning that for auction. So I got that for a real good price. But that's what I got in there, brother. He said, no cocoa beware. What about the bushwhacker? I could stand up some bitches. I'll put them up there with Hacksaw Jim Duggets, because that's what they look like. Hacksaw, but the two it was a tag team though. The Bushwhackers was a version of Hacksaw Jim Duggins. Hacksaw Jim Duggins walk around with a 2x4 ready to swing up on your ass. I said that shit's crazy. Man, be hit motherfucker with a goddamn 2x4. Okay, hold down there with cooking. My man said, if we're going cigars, I recommend my Faha Laduna. Is that how you pronounce it? Faha Laduna. Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely have to put that in the resume. Have to check that out. That sounds like a winner to me. What'd she say? B1 Trucker. That's a neat room. Hink's office. Lots of entertaining things. And it's one of 2 man caves in our house. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to keep her ass up out of here, too. She be trying to make her way. Look, we ended up watching a goddamn reality show on her yesterday. Because we was watching on my bootleg site. But it kept buffering. But we found out it's on demand. So we can watch it up in the bedroom. I watch it in the living room. I watch it in the basement. Yeah, we're not going to keep watching shit in my office, though. But I do have my, because I had the Fire Stick. And now I bought a new Fire Stick, hoping I could bootleg it up, jailbreak it. Them son bitches lock shit down. I'm sick of these motherfuckers, man. I'm all for cutting the cable. F the cable. The cable ain't shit. Only thing I use cable for is the internet. And that's in the flux. We don't know if we're gonna stay with them. I'm just saying. What? Oh, hell no. What are you talking about? I hope this ain't true. Let me see. Oh, no. Man, when you see stuff like live on ESPN, oh, man. I don't know. I'm just down turning my phone back on. I turn it on because I got that goddamn spam call. And normally I would get the notifications. I didn't know that, man. God damn, Mike. I hope you off on this one. Mm, 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 mm. Man. Mm, 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 mm. I apologize for the moment of silence, and it's not good to do that for real. But man, that's crazy. Let me see. I'm not seeing nothing about it. Damn, man, if that's the case, that is crazy. He said it's on X. Let me check X. See, I had my phone off, and then when it's off, it takes a little minute to get the notifications, man. Damn. Yeah, man. I tell you, X be letting you know about everything. Or Twitter, whichever one you feel comfortable calling it. Of course, I'm seeing everything but that. Man, that would be great. That would be crazy. Bro, I think he's off. Scared the F out of me. Man, I just looked. I don't see anything about AI. Me neither, man. I mean, man, look, y'all have to have me. Let me go to this. We'll keep guessing. Allen Iverson. Yeah, I ain't seeing nothing. I'm not seeing nothing, man. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, man.
not dead. Damn, that's fam. He's not dead.
Okay. My wife said he's still with us. I don't. But B1. I don't know who would do that. That's not cool. That man, same age as me. He's 50. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, way to bring the goddamn move down, Mike. God damn, man, you an asshole. I don't know, man. Somebody should play like that. That sounds crazy. That's crazy. Why would you do that, man? So back to what you were saying, man. I know what it would do. Oh, it says my father. Okay, my father, Laduna. Okay. So is that that cigarette, is that the name of it? Laduna? BT truck, is that the name of it? I don't know. Is that? I don't know. Is that the name of it? Is that the name of the cigar you recommended me? Laduna? I'll definitely have to make sure I check that out. But back to the conversation, man, before we got the mood brought down by some crazy, supposedly Philadelphia fan. Damn, I forgot what we was talking. We was talking about these goddamn action figures and shit like that. We got totally off base with the sport. Let's get back to sports. Man, I can't let y'all keep. But yes, my man said, what am I got in my humidor? That's what I got in there right now. Looking to add some more to collect. Maybe when I go to Lexington, I can see what they have up there, and maybe some of their cigar shops up there. Some of the things, what I like to do is, like when I do travel, I go out. One of the things I like to do is go find the local music stores, the collectible stores as far as action figures and Funko Pops, as well as the cigars. See what they have to offer as far as their cigars. I'm not a fan of the strong cigar. If they too strong, I can't deal with those, man. Not no more. 20 years ago, I could probably get away. I get away with it, but the one now, yes, I just can't do it. I just can't do the one that's just too overbearing. You know what I'm saying? I can't. There's this nice little spot they have down here where you actually get to see them, and they roll up the cigarettes right there in front of you, and you could partake in them. A nice little cigar shop down the way. I'm definitely one. My buddy's got a trailer. Knows a guy that has a trailer, and it's like a mobile cigar lounge. About this time of season, he usually makes his lot of money. Now he usually goes different state to state, but he's probably going around Derby time. He's probably going to stay here because there's going to be a lot of Derby events. Our Derby usually runs from I want to say about April the 14th is the first Derby event. That's the Thunder over Louisville. Then, of course, you have the child wagons and other little galas and parties going on. And that usually runs all the way up to Sunday, the first Sunday in May. So more like he's going to be spending a lot of time here instead of going to other states to get some of his dirty money. So I definitely may try to link up with him, seeing what type of cigars he's going to have on site with him. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the cigars that are strong and overbearing. I like the mild flavor ones. Those probably the best to me. I was surprised. Now I don't know if you have these liquor barns in y'all city or state. Liquor barns got some pretty good cigars. I was surprised. I didn't see that. I didn't think that. Now I see some of these vape shops. They okay. You know what I'm saying? Some of their cigars are okay. But I was surprised by liquor barns. as far as their selection. There's a real nice cigar shop that's been well, they don't call it a cigar shop. It's more like a tobacco shop, right? Because the old school pipes, they sell pipe tobacco in there. Of course, the old school tops. And what is that paper they wrap it up with? You make your own cigarettes, but someone was using it to make them joints. That's what they used to call it back in the day. The blue ones, that what the blue wrap paper was. Not blue wrap paper, but it was in the blue packaging. They was wrapping. They sell those too. They still sell those. Of course, they do sell a lot of cigars. His biggest seller is his cigars. But my grandfather used to go there all the time. That's how I remember. And there's two spots he used to go to. There was a spot downtown, a tobacco shop downtown that he used to go to. And then there's the one at the mall he used to go. Now, the mall is still open. Surprisingly, to me, it seemed like they never got any business, but they probably did. I just wasn't a customer for them for a while. I was a kid. But I always remember them being there, same spot in the mall. Well, guess what? I'm 50 years old, and they still in the mall. They are still in the mall. Now, as far as the prices, they're not reasonable, but they have a lot of unique cigars that you won't find just anywhere. I give them credit for that. So they do have a lot of unique cigars. You probably won't be getting a lot of them unless it's for special occasions, of course. Maybe you celebrating out with your boys, saying maybe a new promotion, a new job. They're having a baby, got married, something like that. He's got those type of cigars that you're willing to splurge and spend, some money on. But just on GP, just to be smoking it every day, 2 or 3, 4 times a week. My money ain't like that. Maybe y'all money like it. Huh? Maybe I need to get the cigar fund started, huh? I need to start getting the cigar fund started. I'm going to start putting my cash in cigar fund. Y'all help your boy, he can get some cigars. I'm just saying. Yeah, if y'all hear that noise in the background, that's my wife. She up there making me some brown beans and cornbread. That's her. If y'all heard these clanking of dishes in the background, I apologize. That's her making all this goddamn noise. Because she's making her husband some dinner. Some people may call it supper. Depends on who you ask. Now, my white brothers and sisters, they call it supper. You cooking supper. We having supper. We call it dinner. Our teammates said, come on in here. Come on in here. He can have some supper with us. Supper? What the hell is supper? I didn't know what that shit was. I was a kid. I was 19, 20. He said, man, come on in here. Have some supper with us. What? I looked at him. What is supper? Dinner. I said, oh, okay. What y'all eating in there? shit. Well, they was from the South too, so I could relate. Good old chicken. And now I said, man, I hope I was talking to, man, I hope y'all didn't pick no goddamn chicken because I'm a black man. When I was a man, but I wasn't a man. I was 20 years old. So, but I was black, and you're gonna serve me chicken. What type of shit is that? I said, no, we eat that all the time on Sundays. I said, okay. Then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break bread together. We're gonna have some supper. And some homemade rolls, some chicken and mashed potatoes. No gravy. They didn't make the. I didn't want the gravy anyway. They had that white gravy. I don't eat that goddamn. That shit's nasty. I don't eat that shit. But they had homemade rolls, some good old green beans and some cabbage. Huh? They had the sweet potato. They had mashed potatoes, plenty of butter. That's what I like. Huh? Yeah, good eating. They from the South, Arkansas. It was from Arkansas. It was Arkansas, as some people call it. Oh, shit. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're cooking. Look at it. We're getting all the cigar recommendations. I like this. Now, see, I got to make sure I put this on I'm about to save these. You see these recommendations? I'm at the store them so I can save them for later. And I'm going to copy and paste them so I can make sure I email it to myself so I look them up online. So I got a couple recommendations here. Say, shout out to the average man. He comes through. He said, okay, you need a CAO Fussa Sombrera. Now, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this shit right. I may be just butchering these goddamn names. They both are mild. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Average man gets me. That's what I'm talking about, my brother. Shit, god damn it. I like recommendations. My man B21 said comes through with the Laduna. Huh? We start that so I can have it for later and I can copy and paste. So when I looked them up, I found out how I need to get them either at the stores or I have to order them. Either one will be all good. But now I got them added to the collection. Shout out to these brothers for helping a brother out. That's what you call good networking. You start talking about something, you find out other people got things in common. Huh? Shout out to these brothers. B1, don't laugh at me. I ain't funny. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Look, I'm always willing to network and find out stuff that I didn't know about. Average man, I seen I think it was on IG. Average man, I think it was on IG. He had it was either a video or a picture. He was partaking in some stogies. I knew that it was a good space because I seen a big old Indian a statue in the background. When you see that, you know you had a good cigar shop. That's a traditional cigar shop type of things you see in the background. A goddamn Indian statue. Thing looked like it's probably about 8 foot tall, but it probably wasn't. It's probably more like 5 to 6 foot tall. But nonetheless, any good cigar place, you know, they got a good old Indian statue in the background. So I knew it was a good spot. And I think I reached out to him, asked about what does he smoke, where did he get it from, where he at? Is it something, you know what I'm saying? What city do I need to be attending a spot like that? He said anything. Arturo Funiti. Man, I know I'm butchering these guys. Look, y'all forgive me. If a cigar company is trying to get me as a sponsor, you give me a chance. I will pronounce it about 35 times until I get it down to perfection, and then we could be doing some business together. Be fire. I know that's right. He said I was in New Orleans at that time. Oh, shit. Shout out to the South, baby. He said he was in the boot, baby. What y'all know about that? Well, I may be down in the boot soon. My wife and I always look for new destinations. We did go down to the Essence Fest one year. It was okay. It was okay. I ain't gonna front. We had a good time. I remember when I went down there, I had needed a haircut. Now, when I like to go to certain cities, I like to go to the black establishment barbershop. So I looked up on Google on the best barbershop in the city I was in, New Orleans. Well, I was a little nervous because where I was going, I'm not familiar. I'm from a different area code. But I went to the barbershop, a little hole-in-the-wall barbershop. I sat in a chair, waited my time, got a haircut, came back looking fresh for the Essence Fest. So I've been to New Orleans twice. Another time I was down in New Orleans, that was just when I went down there by myself. My son and them had a tournament down there, so I got to go there then. Had a good time. So New Orleans is, as long as you go to the right places, let me say this. Now, I don't want to go. Now, Jesus Christ. I tell you this. When me and my wife went down there, the hotel we stayed in wasn't the best, but it was a place to lay your head. It was okay. I'd have been the worst. Now, my wife found us a hotel in Cincinnati. She sent us in a goddamn roadshow goddamn hotel. I said, baby, I can't let you pick up that goddamn hotel no more. You can't. I mean, even if I was just with the guys, I wouldn't have stayed in that hotel. It has how bad it was. Now, I only stayed a night. We stayed one night. We got our goddamn money back. But my God, that shit was dangerous. I felt unsafe for her. Not for me, but for her. I'm just saying, God, that hotel was crazy. Shout out to Average Man. This is real grown man talk, man. They don't know. Look here, I'm just saying. Boy, you got to have a good time. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure y'all ain't just in here just listening to me ramble on about cigars and action figures and Funko Pops and some little bit of sports here and there. Make sure you hit that goddamn like button. You're goddamn right. If you just passing through, hit that like button. If you out here putting out false information, huh? If you out here like my man Philadelphia Mike putting out false information, hit that goddamn like button. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Like the wife said, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your support. I know that's right. He said the Indian chief statues are staples at most cigar lounges because the native chieftains were in the control of the tobacco trade. I have a small one sitting under my humidor. Set it home. I know that's right, brother. I know that's right. That's why I knew once I seen that statue in the back, I knew you was at a fire spot. Average Man, I already knew. I didn't need to say no more, see no more. I already know. This man is partaking in a stogie, probably got him some good bourbon. Hopefully some of that goddamn Kentucky's finest Woodford Reserve. If it's not that good Woodford Reserve bourbon, it ain't shit. You know, ain't no shade to these other bourbons, especially because 90% of the bourbons out of the state of Kentucky feels the other bourbons. I said feels. Goddamn. Forgive me. I'm excited. But we provide the world with 96% of the bourbon in the world. Kentucky. Shout out to the bourbon industry down here, baby. But if it ain't some of the Kentucky finest, like Woodford Reserve, it ain't no goddamn good. And no shade against Tennessee, but it is. Fuck whiskey. Fuck that Tennessee whiskey. I need to stop this because I got a lot of buddies love that Tennessee whiskey. B1 said, don't be like that, Hink. You done open us up you done open up the spot. Now we in here. I know that's right. Shout out to the spot. God damn it. Hit that like button. Push the goddamn button. Average Man said, yes, sir. I might pour some Woodford Reserve right now while you're talking. God damn it, take a shot for your boy. I don't drink, but that's okay. Have a shot for me. I sent a couple buddies of mine some Woodford Reserve. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do drugs. For those who do, shout out to you. But I sent a couple bottles out of Woodford Reserve. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I'm going to represent the state, I got to represent the state. So I sent a couple bottles out to a couple guys, man. They enjoy the Woodford Reserve. They enjoy the Woodford Reserve. So, we didn't got totally off sports, guys. Y'all pitiful. Y'all be ashamed of yourself. This ain't my fault, man. I mean, not completely. It's a little bit my fault because I'm initiating the goddamn conversation. But it's not completely my fault because you, Average Man, and B1 Trucker, y'all got me talking like this right now. Y'all the one got me on the cigars right now and talking about Woodford Reserve, the greatest bourbon in the world. It's y'all. I need to take a shot, but not of whiskey. I know bourbon. I'm going to take a shot of this good goddamn H2O. Shout out to the water bottle that I bought from Sam's. A case of water cost me $4.23. You motherfuckers going to Kroger's only getting 32. going to Kroger only get 24 and paying more than me. I'll be goddamn. I got to get my look. See, you see the price of everything going up. I got to get my money's worth. Shout out to Sam's. Y'all need to be sponsoring me too. I'm sick of this. I get your goddamn gas every week. I go in there shopping, buy bulk, and get goddamn waters. I buy 6 cases a grab. I better start adding me on as a sponsorship. I'm sick of this shit. That's what I need y'all to do. Hit that goddamn button. I ain't gonna be here to tell y'all much longer because I'm tired. Your boy tired and hungry. That's a hell of a mix. When you're tired and you're hungry, shit just don't sit well. I'm just saying, let me get a swig, but I ain't gonna keep fooling with y'all black asses. Love you though. Fresh. But let me get back to sports. He said, we should be ashamed. We open up this goddamn spot. God damn it, you ain't never lying. But it's all good, brother. It's all good. Let's get back to it. My sign is acting up. I ain't gonna lie. The weather keeps changing on my black ass. They're killing me out here. But that ain't gonna stop me from being here. Rain, sleet, or snow. I'm gonna come through like the mailman ain't. Speaking of the goddamn mail, I'm sick of these mo. They don't be coming through. I'm waiting for package after package. They late behind and shit like that. Motherfucker said we so rain, sleet, or snow, we coming through. They don't be coming through shit. Sorry, son, bitches. Let me stop, because some of our post office workers may be watching this shit, and they're going to say, well, I'm going to unsubscribe to you. You can't be talking about the postal community. Lord Jesus. That's all I can say. But this Thursday, we got some live action. The men are back in action, guys. If y'all didn't know, y'all going to know now, because I'm going to let you know. So this Thursday's matchup, number 11 seed, Cinderella team. I guess he's probably the highest seed out there left is Texas. The Texas Longhorns. And yes, this basketball season, we're not talking about football. So Texas played the University of Purdue, the Boilermakers, huh? Old Gene Katie. Oh, Glenn Robinson, Big Dog. Remember Big Dog used to play for Purdue back in the day? Big Dog Robinson. Glenn, Big Dog Robinson. Purdue. That's who they play. 7-10 on Thursday night. Number 9, Iowa, playing against a fellow Big Ten member, the Nebraska Huskers. Are they in the Big Ten still? I don't know if they are. They might be back in the Big 12. I don't know. But you do have a couple teams from the Big Ten being represented. You have Arkansas who play Arkansas plays against the number 1 seed Arizona. You have number 3 Illinois, another Big Ten team, going against the Big 12 team in Houston. Friday night, St. John's, my guy, Rick Pitino, going against number 1 seed Duke. Alabama will face Michigan. UConn will play Michigan State. Tennessee plays Iowa. Guys, you only have 1 ACC team left. Now, let's look at this SEC. You got 1, you got 2, you got 3, you got 4. You got 4 SEC teams left. Man, congratulations to the SEC. Arkansas is in the Big 12. I mean, Arizona is in the Big 12. I'm sorry. So the Big 12, you have 1 that I know for sure, 2 that I know for sure, 3. They have 3 in a Big 12. And I said Nebraska may be in. I don't know for sure, but I don't know. Maybe I could tell me. UConn is in the Big East. St. John's in the Big East. So you got 2 from the Big East. Now, the Big 12, I mean, the Big 10 has the most. You got 1, 2 in Michigan and Michigan State. You have Illinois. You have Purdue. You have Iowa. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with 5, you have 5 Big 10. You have 4 Big 12. I mean, SEC. So is Nebraska in the Big 10? I guess they are. So if that's the case, you got 6. She's saying UConn's finna smack Michigan State. Man, I don't know, man. Look, UConn's tough. UConn's got a good coach. But I did see that UConn and Marquette game. And they kind of choked on that one, man. So I don't know, man, because let me say this. Tom Izzo's a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a coach, and he's always going to play a tough game, man. Look, you're going to get hands, feet, and elbows and knees and headbutts when you play Michigan State. They going to fight you. They remind me of a project chick who will fight you for everything they have. They don't care if you knock them out, but you got to end them. You know, say they're going to keep coming back like the goddamn Terminator. That's what Michigan State remind me of. Shout out to my project chicks, god damn it. Push the goddamn button. Even y'all need to push that goddamn like button. I don't care if you're in here. You heifers are crazy. I know you are crazy. Y'all know you're crazy. But I appreciate you. But I need y'all to hit that goddamn like button. Push the goddamn button. Oh, yeah, man. We got a lot of good, interesting matchups this round. It really is. I like it. Friday night is going to probably be your best night as far as your matchup. So when I get home from the lexicon, I'm going to definitely make sure I partake in that. Speaking of that, I need to get a hold of my barber so I can change his schedule. I ain't going to be able to go Friday because I'm off. And I'm going to lexicon, and I don't want to be rushing back to get my haircut at 4 o'clock. So I got to make some adjustments. But I'll get a hold of it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I do like the matches for Friday. At St. John's, the Duke game is going to be a classic, as well as that UConn and Michigan State. That's going to be a good game. Those are going to be some good games. I don't know if y'all see on my thumbnail. If y'all didn't notice, I'm going to show it to you guys. That's who I picked for my Final Four. These are teams I'm picking to go to the Final Four. Michigan, Houston, Duke, and Arizona. Arizona and Duke for the championship game. And I have, in one bracket, I have Arizona winning. In another bracket, I have Duke winning. But those are the 4 teams I got right now going to the Final Four. That's my prediction. Excuse me. That's my prediction. Hopefully we get that matchup because I think it'll be a good matchup, man. Now, of course, Duke has a few injuries that they're trying to play through, and some of them I don't know if they're done for the season, but they they have been out the first 2 weeks of the tournament. So we'll have to see how that's going to go for them. I don't know if y'all heard about Doug McDermott. He's the Creighton coach, the head coach at Creighton. He's retiring after 16 season as head coach of the Creighton Blue Jays. Now, I remember he had some controversy at one time in his career at Creighton, but it seemed like he weathered a storm. He had his son that was I don't know if he ended up being a leading scorer in college, Doug McDermott, who played a short stint in the NBA, didn't last long. He played for him for a while. But I just remember him as Creighton coach and watching them going from the what was that league they was in? God damn it, the Missouri Valley Conference. And the reason why I know this because they end up transferring to not transferring. They end up moving to the Big East. But when they left the Missouri Valley Conference, they gave my former Murray State the opportunity to move up to the Missouri Valley Conference because of the vacancy that Creighton left. So that's how I got established with Creighton, was just because of their exit. So, but I do remember him as he was always a good coach up there. He always did great things. You know, good coach, but he, you know, like I said, he did have a moments. he said, "Damn, down there hurts your brother." Well, why you say that? B1, what's going on? You disagree with my Final Four? What? You disagree with my Final Four? What do you think? What are you thinking? What? Look, as a fan of Kentucky, I'm been disappointed for a long time. We got to get better. We got to get better because we ain't been doing what we need to do. Now, is it going to be a coaching change that's going to need to happen? I don't know. But as far as my college basketball team, they terrible. But let me say this. I really ain't been really keeping up with Kentucky. Ever since my son started playing college ball, I've been all about him. Of course, they play games on pretty much the same night, you know, Tuesdays and Saturdays. So when Kentucky usually playing, my son's playing, and so you know who's gonna get priority. Lil Hink gonna get priority. So I got my Lil Hink jersey. I got a home jersey for Lil Hink, and I got a away jersey for Lil Hink. Got it custom made. If I'm not wearing a jersey, I'm wearing the IUS, the Indiana Southeast hoodie, my wife and I, and rooting for them. Fortunate for him, they got a good team, especially one that's coming back. So we'll see how that goes. Looking forward to seeing how things work out for them next year, see what new players they're bringing in, and seeing what they're adding to the roster to help them get the opportunity not only to compete, but hopefully win the River State Conference again. They won the tournament this past year. Congratulations to them guys. Son was the MVP of the tournament, so congratulations to him. They had a good season. Unfortunately, we had to forfeit some games due to eligibility issues, but we worked through that. You know, we worked through that and had a great second half of the season. Ended up winning like 11 games in a row. So shout out to IUS and their basketball team. Shout out to the IUS girls basketball team. They be watching me sometimes. So shout out to them young ladies. If they watch it tonight, I hope you're enjoying the show. Please forgive me for the language. I mean no harm. But guys, with that being said, man, I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate every last one of you guys. My man Trucker, B1 Trucker, my man Average Man, thanks for coming through, man. We had a great time kicking it, talking about some cigars. I'm going to definitely make sure I check them out. Talking about some cognac. Talk about action figures and Funko Pops. We talked about everything besides my records. And that's okay. Y'all may not be vinyl collectors like me. I am. Maybe there'll be somebody in the audience next time that'll be more ready to talk about some vinyl. But with that being said, I appreciate every last one of you guys being here. I will catch you beautiful people on the next one. Before you go, make sure you hit that goddamn like button. Do that for me. And I'll catch you later, all right? Goddamn right.